Alright, seems like we finally fixed the camera. The darkness has enveloped the area. We're finally in the dark place. Well, hopefully, hold on. Let me check. Let me do something quick. And light. Hopefully, it's a much better way. Lighting. No more cop cars, no more police light. Fucking care about the police, right? Don't worry, I managed to kill them all. As you guys can see, I'm finally in the dark place. You can hear even my seat is like screeching. Anyway, my name is Scratch, and I'm going to talk about American Nightmare. And I hate the game. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's just go to the review. Funny enough, I actually enjoyed the game much better than the first Alan Wake. The first Alan Wake for me, it's a bit of a mixed bag. It is dated. I don't feel like the game is polished enough, and like there's no built-in system where you can turn off the motion blur. I think even like the enemy AI and the enemy spawning and like some of like the infinite spawning enemy area is a bit annoying as well. I'm glad in American Nightmare a lot of my issue with the first game got solved, like resolved. And I'm glad. But the problem is the game itself still has some issues. And honestly, even with the issues, I just like the game. I don't know. This feels like I think I'm guessing it's supposed to be a DLC. I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. But if this is a DLC, then this is a really good. This is a good DLC. It's not really good, but it's a good DLC. I enjoyed it, and you know, I can see how people from the first game, who's wanting for a horror story, right, to see what's happened next. The Scratch, right? Scratch tormenting Alan, Alan Wake's life, right? But then everything just shatter. Everything just becomes action, thriller, I would say, and comedy. I don't understand why Scratch, Scratch, right? Like me, right? Like Scratch becomes such a goofy villain, such a joke of a character. I don't understand. Like I feel like I get it. I mean, there's like if you play the game, you understand. Like there's like a point where you realize, oh, this could not be real, right? This could just be an offshoot, a spin-off, right? Like one of his fantasy, right? Where it's like, oh, this could be real, this could not be real, who knows? But I just don't like what they did with Scratch. I feel like Scratch just becomes like this goofy villain who's over the top, and he just oozes charisma that I just like him, and I don't know, I don't like. I guess that's the thing, right? I guess maybe that is the right? Maybe that's the goal, to make him charismatic. I mean, heck, even one victim in this game becomes so horny because she got touched by the darkness, right? The dark presence. But it just, I don't know, it feels odd, And even with the whole tone, it feels so different from the first game, I would say. And then again, like the first game is a horror story, right? The first game is like a horror story, and not really an action. I would say it's an action horror, but there's still some horror elements to it. And here it's just pure action. It's just pure shooting non-stop, enemies coming out, a lot of variety for the enemies, which I enjoy. I like the different variety of the enemies, but the one thing that I kind of don't like is just at the end of the game, it just feels like it's shooting gallery, and it's just trying to run to the goal as quickly as possible, or try to find the manuscript pages that you can find in this game, which I think there's like 52 of them or 53 of them, I forgot, but there's a lot. But one of the things that I don't like about this game is the universal ammo. So in this game, well, not universal ammo, but what I mean is like, oh yeah, I would say there's like, yeah, universal ammo where all you have to get is like let's say you get a Magnum or a submachine gun, instead of instead of you need to search for a submachine gun ammo or a Magnum ammo, you can just grab a handgun ammo and it will just transfer into Magnum, just turn into Magnum ammo, which is weird. The same thing with the shotgun ammo, it becomes like a hunting rifle later on if you swap your weapon. And in this game, you only can carry 2 weapons, a flare, flashbang, and a flare gun. And that's it pretty much. The story itself is like 3 parts, and those 3 parts are like, I don't, is this a spoiler? Hopefully this is not a spoiler, but those 3 parts is like looping, and you have to do it again and again until you finally reach the conclusion, to the ending, the successful ending. But yeah, I don't like where you get all of this ammo that's just like universal. It becomes what gun that you have, and then there's like ammo box or loot box where you can open it, and then you basically fill every single, you know, your equipment needs. Like for example, if you ran out of ammo, ran out of batteries, all you have to do is just find these loot boxes. You can open it, you can grab it, and then you just full again, be filled with equipment. Like, it feels like it's kind of cheating, wherein the first Alan Wake, you need to count your ammo, you need to count your batteries. In here, it's like, not really. You don't really care about them, or you know, it's just a bit odd. And I can see how people don't like this game, since, you know, it's very different in tone and also in genre as well. I can see why people don't like this game, but I enjoy this game. Fuck it, I enjoy this game. This is probably a hot take. I think this game is much better than the first game. Well, gameplay wise, I would say the story wise, the lore, I enjoy the first Alan Wake game more than American Nightmare. Then again, it's not a good comparison, since this is like a DLC, like a short game, compared to the first game, where it's like, it took me like, I don't know how long, maybe like 8 hours or 10 hours or 6 hours, I don't remember. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. Honestly, I don't really have any problem, other than I kind of wish, you know, the tone isn't that off, and it just feels like a, you know, like a Tom and Jerry kind of thing. It's like Scratch and Alan Wake dynamic is like, I don't know, he just doesn't feel threatening in this game, you know. But yeah, it's tough. Anyways, after this, I'm going to show you guys a couple of footage for the gameplay on this game, and then I'm just gonna, basically after that, I'm just going to end the video. So, in any other case, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. It's a shorter review, and yeah, I think I'm gonna give this like a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I'll say yeah, I enjoyed this game, and honestly, I'll give it a rating at the same with the Alan Wake plus the 2 special rating, which is both now are like 7 out of 10. I'll say I enjoy American Nightmare better in the gameplay, but in terms of the story, I enjoy Alan Wake's better. I enjoy the weirdness of Alan Wake's better than American Nightmare. There are some crazy stuff from American Nightmare, but in any other case, I enjoy. There's some enjoyment and there's some hatred. There's some parts that I hate. There's some parts that I like from both games. So yeah, it's equal basically. I like both games. There are some stuff that I hate about those 2 games, but there are some stuff that I love about those 2 games. So yeah, that's the review. Thank you guys for watching. Now I'm just gonna go back, trying to find my way out of the dark place. Oh wait, I am Scratch. I forgot about that. Well, I mean, who cares, right? All I need to do is just typewrite myself and escape myself from this dark dungeon. Am I right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to see my future videos, to watch my past videos. Click the notification bell, share the video, comment on the video, do all of that stuff that you guys already been told countless times by other YouTubers before. Am I right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you watch and see my future videos. Signing off from the dark place. Scratch out, am I right?
champion of light. He is part of a conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal. He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the Herald of Darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
I'll catch you eventually!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
The man has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality. He has come to fight a decisive battle in Night Springs.
Like that again, huh?
In another life, the man was a writer. He still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent currents that brought him here have scattered the pages he has written.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer. I didn't become one overnight. Like most writers, I struggled with it. A short story here, an article there. Then I got lucky and spent a year as a staff writer on the Night Springs TV show. It wasn't the great American novel of my fantasies, but it taught me discipline and craft, and the difference between wanting to be a writer and actually writing.